Do you often find yourself struggling to speak up for yourself? Do you find it hard to assert your needs and wants in different situations? Don't worry, you're not alone. Many people struggle with assertiveness, but it's a crucial skill to have in order to live a fulfilling and authentic life. In this video, we're going to explore the most important ways to be more assertive, so you can start living your life on your own terms. 1. Understand the difference between assertiveness, aggression, and passiveness. Assertiveness is the ability to express your thoughts, feelings, and needs in a direct, honest, and appropriate manner. Aggression is when you express yourself in a way that harms or disregards the rights and needs of others. Passiveness is when you don't express yourself at all, and your needs and wants go unmet. To be assertive, it's important to understand the difference between these three behaviors and strive to strike a balance between them. 2. Know your rights. One of the most important things you can do to be more assertive is to know your rights. When you know your rights, you'll be more likely to assert them. This might include knowing your rights as an employee, as a consumer, or as a citizen. Knowing your rights will give you the confidence to stand up for yourself in different situations. 3. Get clear on your needs and wants. Before you can assert yourself, it's important to know what it is that you want or need. Take some time to think about what's important to you, and make a list of your needs and wants. This will help you to be more specific when you're communicating with others and will make it easier for them to understand what you need. 4. Practice active listening. Active listening is a vital part of assertiveness. It's the ability to listen to others with the intention of understanding what they're saying, rather than just waiting for your turn to speak. When you actively listen to others, you're able to understand their perspective, which will make it easier for you to communicate your own needs and wants. 5. Use I statements. When you're communicating with others, it's important to use I statements rather than you statements. I statements are more assertive because they take responsibility for your own thoughts, feelings, and needs, rather than placing blame on others. For example, instead of saying you're wrong, say I disagree. 6. Speak up when you need to. One of the most important aspects of assertiveness is speaking up when you need to. If you're not happy with something, or if you need something, it's important to say so. This can be difficult, especially if you're not used to speaking up, but the more you practice, the easier it will become. 7. Learn to say no. One of the most important skills you can learn when it comes to assertiveness is the ability to say no. Saying no is a form of self-protection, and it's important to learn how to say no in a way that's respectful and assertive. Remember, it's okay to say no, and it's important to set boundaries for yourself. 8. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Another important aspect of assertiveness is the ability to ask for help when you need it. It's important to remember that you don't have to do everything on your own, and that it's okay to ask for help. When you're assertive and ask for help, you're taking care of yourself and your needs. 9. Learn to accept compliments. Many people struggle with assertiveness because they have trouble accepting compliments. When someone gives you a compliment, it's important to be gracious and accept it with a simple thank you. This shows that you're confident in yourself and your abilities. 10. Be willing to compromise. Assertiveness doesn't mean that you always have to get your way. In fact, sometimes the most assertive thing you can do is to be willing to compromise. When you're willing to compromise, you're able to find a solution that works for everyone, and you're showing that you're open to different perspectives. 11. Use body language to communicate assertively. Your body language can communicate just as much as your words. When you're communicating assertively, it's important to use confident body language. Stand up straight, make eye contact, and use open gestures. This will show others that you're confident and in control. 12. Take responsibility for your actions. Another important aspect of assertiveness is taking responsibility for your actions. When you take responsibility for your actions, you're showing that you're aware of your impact on others and that you're willing to take ownership of your mistakes. 13. Don't be afraid to ask questions. It's important to ask questions when you're unsure about something. Asking questions is a form of assertiveness because it shows that you're engaged and that you want to understand the situation better. 14. Learn to deal with conflict. Conflict is an inevitable part of life, and it's important to learn how to deal with it assertively. When you're assertive, you're able to express your needs and wants in a way that's respectful of others. This can help to prevent conflict from escalating. 15. Practice Practice, practice. The most important thing you can do to become more assertive is to practice. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become in expressing yourself. Start by practicing in small situations, and work your way up to larger ones. In conclusion, assertiveness is a skill that can be learned and practiced. By understanding the difference between assertiveness, aggression, and passiveness, knowing your rights, getting clear on your needs and wants, practicing active listening, and using I statements, you can become more assertive and live a fulfilling and authentic life. Remember, assertiveness is not about always getting your way, it's about expressing your needs and wants in a way that's respectful of others. Keep practicing and you'll see the results. Remember to always be true to yourself and to have fun on your journey to assertiveness.